Hey everyone, how the heck are you? And welcome back to my channel. I am Jessica, and today in this video, first off, we're going to talk about how I'm so sorry that I've kind of been MIA for the past couple of weeks. So let me give you a little bit of an update. So I literally just came back from my little mini trip to Walt Disney World to spend time with my best friend. I came back Friday the 26th. I believe, if I remember correctly. And prior to that, I was just working a lot, and trying to hurry up and pack everything to get everything ready to go for the following week. So I am so sorry about that. Also, I just want to let you guys know I did not vlog during this trip just because I really wanted to spend a lot of time with my best friend. Since she lives in Florida and works down like at the parks and all of that, it's very hard to, you know, get to see her as much except for when I go there or she comes home. So I just really wanted to have like this little trip to spend with her, just the two of us, without, you know, having to film and all of that. But I don't remember if I told you guys this, but I am going back in October and we are going for a longer span of time. So I'm like 99.999 infinite repeat % sure that I will be vlogging, and if not full vlogs, like another travel diary will be going on during that trip because I have way more time to do so. We are going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys the items that I picked up from Walt Disney World for this trip. I didn't pick up too much. Like, I'm looking at everything and I kind of have everything, you know, separated into categories and stuff like that. The only items that I really bought a lot of were pins. So when it gets to that, we're going to go through them quickly. But other than that, it's a relatively small haul. And I think that's all that I needed to inform you guys on. So we're going to go ahead and hop right on into the video. Alrighty, you guys. So the first item that I want to share with you guys is actually not from Walt Disney World, in fact. And I did not actually pick it up. But this item is from the Tokyo Disneyland / Disney Sea Resort. And I actually ordered this from a girl on Instagram. And the Instagram name is Tokyo Disney Pickups. First of all, can we talk about the amazingness of the Tokyo Disney Resort bags? So we have this side, which is going to be the Disneyland side. And then this side is the Disney Seas portion. And this is an item that I've been wanting for a while, and unfortunately I'm not going to be going to Japan in the very near future. I'm hoping to go within the next couple of years, so fingers crossed for that. However, I wanted this item so badly for an up-and-coming like costume that I want to do for when we go in October. So I asked if she could get me the little Mikey Jr. plush, because I plan to go as Boo for one of the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween days, and it's so adorable. I thought her prices were very fair, and then you can see the Tokyo Disney logo there as well. So I am so excited, and I just figured that since we're talking about the Disney theme parks, I would go ahead and show you Mikey Jr., who came all the way from Tokyo. So the first set of items that I want to share with you guys from my Walt Disney World trip are going to be items from Disney Springs. And the first item that I want to share with you guys is from Zara. And if you guys follow any Disney Instagrammers or anything like that, you would have probably seen these already. But they are these super cute denim shorts. They are mom fit, which is my favorite type of fit in denim, if I do say so myself. However, there are Mickey heads embroidered all over them. These were $39.90, so a little bit pricey, but I find problems buying shorts because I kind of have a bit of a bum. So my bum always tends to hang out of different types of shorts. So I really love the long fit of these, plus the distressing, and of course the little Mickey head. So I thought that I would have these for like ever. So I'm super excited to get them. Would it even be a Walt Disney World haul / Disney Spring haul if the person didn't go to Basin. So backstory is the Lush that is closest to my hometown is actually going under like refurbishment. They are actually expanding it and stuff like that. So it is closed, and I do love an occasional bath bomb or two. So I went ahead and got the tube of bath bombs from Basin. And it actually works out to be better if you get the medium size and small size to fill your canister, because then you kind of are getting more for the price of the canister. So that was perfect because I absolutely love the Mickey confetti ones. So I bought all 4 different scents. And then I also picked up a couple of like these smaller bath bombs, which are nice because most of the time if I use a bath bomb, it's when I just kind of want to be in there for a couple of minutes. I'm not a long bath taker. So the smaller the bath bombs, I feel the less that I'm wasting. So I'm so excited to go ahead and start using them and have little Mickey confettis floating around in my tub. The last main couple of items from Disney Springs is from Uniqlo. And this is a Japanese brand, which kind of reminds me of Forever 21, if that makes any sense. So they have a bunch of Disney items and like clothing. So I went ahead and picked up 2 shirts. What is English? And the first one is this stripedy plain t-shirt, and then what I really like about it is it has like a little Mickey embroidered on the left hand side. That's the right hand. I'm so sorry. My left, your guys is right, whatever. But anyways, yeah, so there's like a little Mickey here, and I just think this would be really nice to kind of just tuck into some high-waisted bottoms of whatever sort you like. And it just kind of gives you just like a little teeny tiny bit of Disney magic. And this one was $14.90. And then the next one that I picked up is a Monsters Inc. one, and I absolutely love it. We've got like the little Monsters Inc. hard hat and the Monsters Inc. like little font down here. And honestly, I don't have enough Monsters Inc. / Monsters University related items. So when I saw this one, I had to get it, and this was $14.90 as well. The next set of items that I picked up is also still a part of the Disney Springs portion, and they are from the Wonderground Gallery. And if you guys are familiar, I have purchased art pieces from them prior to, and the first one that I want to share with you guys is one that I contemplated getting the actual like larger print of, but I just feel that the postcards are a little bit easier, more manageable, plus you could do a lot more items with it. So the first one is called World of Pixar, and I absolutely love this. So we have characters from all of the main feature film Pixar movies. We also have characters featured from like the shorts as well. So I absolutely love these, and these are the postcard size, so they are 5 by 7. And then the last piece that I picked up is again a part of the Pixar theme. And this is an up piece, and it's called An Unlikely Adventure. And again, I just think it's absolutely beautiful. I'm sorry for the glare on the postcard. I only bought 2 ornaments on this trip, and the only one that I picked up from Disney Springs is this Sully one. And what I really love about the Disney Parks Christmas items is that they incorporate little bits of Christmas into the ornaments, whereas a lot of the ones from the Disney store are just the character itself with no Christmas theming to them. So this one is Sully, and he's holding a box of lights, and then he's got a Santa hat, and then the base that he's on, I don't know how well you're going to be able to tell, but it is actually the Monsters Inc. logo. So I think the last items that I picked up from Disney Springs is from Goofy's Candy Co. And I picked up a bag of the Chip 'n Dale pretzels, which are my favorite. I absolutely love pretzels, and as you can tell, they're about halfway gone. These, I believe, are like $7.99 a bag. And then I also picked up a bag of the Goofy's jelly beans, but they are actually the Jelly Belly beans, which are my favorite type of jelly beans. And I believe these were $5.49. As you guys may or may not have known, if you guys follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, I was posting there throughout my whole trip. So if you guys want to see and follow me around on the Disney adventures when I go, make sure you guys add me on Snapchat and also Instagram. I will leave the links down below in the description box for you guys. But it was the Epcot Flower and Garden Festival when I was there, which I was so excited about because I hadn't been there since I was like 10 years old. So I wanted to pick up a couple merchandise items from the Epcot Flower and Garden Festival. So the first one is the Epcot Flower and Garden Festival's tumbler. I absolutely love like the pastel-y colors, and it is a Tervis tumbler, so it's very, very nice quality. The lid pops off, and then you can fill it with whatever beverage you like, hot or cold, it does not matter. You guys probably already know this about me, but if you don't, the Japan Pavilion in Epcot is my absolute favorite. I do want to go to Japan. Everything Japanese related, I am 125% all about. However, I was kind of sad because I didn't really buy very many items from Mitsukoshi, which is the largest gift shop in the Japan Pavilion. But I did get a couple things, so I figured I'd share it. So the first thing that I picked up are these Hello Kitty rice crackers. And I love rice crackers so much, so I just wanted to try them. Plus, the packaging is unreal. Each little cracker has like a little Hello Kitty on the front of it, which 10 out of 10 made me want that way more. Also from Sanrio, I picked up these cute little cinnamon roll socks because they're so adorable. Cinnamon Roll is like one of the cutest Sanrio characters in my opinion. These were $4. And then the last pair of socks that I picked up, I don't really know particularly what the characters' names are, but it is still a part of the Sanrio like family. But they are like these really cute like pastel-y bears, and they're just so cute. These were also $4. And then the last item that I picked up, oh my god, I'm so sad to say this, but yes, the last item that I picked up from the Japan Pavilion is another pair of chopsticks. These ones match the ones that I bought previously, which have little bunnies on them. However, there's little pandas, which are my favorite animals, and these were $3.95. I picked up some Tsum Tsums while I was in the parks, and the first set of them actually should have went with the Disney Springs items because I did purchase them from Once Upon a Toy. But the first one that I picked up is the Briar Rabbit Tsum Tsum, and he is a part of like the Disney Parks collection. So we have Briar Rabbit, we have Briar Fox, which he's just a mean little fox, and then we also have a Briar Bear. And if you guys don't know which theme park icons they're from, they're actually from Splash Mountain, which is one of my favorite rides. So I just thought they were so super cute. Plus, if you purchase your Tsum Tsums from any Disney like gift shop or whatever, they usually offer them 4 Tsum Tsums for $16. So to complete that, I picked up the little Tiki, who to me he could be from like the Polynesian or from like the Enchanted Tiki Room. I just thought he was so stinking cute. Plus he's super unique, so he looks awesome when you stack them together. I also got 3 Tsum Tsums from the Cast Connection location, which if you guys don't know what that is, it's essentially kind of like how they have the character warehouses for regular guests. It's kind of like a discount location specific to cast members. So they offer them, and as well as in Cast Connection, buy 2 get 1 free, but they are 99 cents a piece. So the first one that I picked up was the little teacup from Alice in Wonderland, and again I have a couple of other theme park like related Tsum Tsums, so I just thought that the teacup was so stinking adorable. And then to kind of finish off my Rapunzel collection, I picked up a Flynn, aka Eugene Fitzherbert, and I also picked up Mother Gothel. While we we are on the topic of Cast Connection, I picked up a couple of other items from there, and the first one being an ornament, and this ornament is a part of the trash can collection. But this one is for Fantasyland, which is one of my favorite lands aside from Tomorrowland in Magic Kingdom. These originally are retailed for $19.95. However, I paid $4 for it. Next up from Cast Connection, I picked up a new luggage tag. This one is a Buzz Lightyear, and it's so cute. It's kind of like a puffy, it feels like one of those puffy stickers. And then you attach it to your suitcase with like the little buckle. These retail for $12.95. I paid $4.99 for Buzz, which is super exciting. I think he's fun. I also picked up two other luggage tags for like my carry-on or whatever. One is Stitch and one is Baymax, and these are both $4.99 as well. The last couple of items that I picked up from Cast Connection are some of my favorite items that I picked up from Cast Connection. So the same thing with the Character Warehouse for regular guests. A lot of the times they get items that are just like overstocked. They're out of season. Sometimes there's just like too many. So Character Warehouse plus Cast Connection will get those items. So one of them that I found was the Disney Babies, but it's the Sully one. So you guys may know that I have some of them already, and it still has like the tags on it. He's got his little blanket, which is so cute, and then on the back it's got like the Monsters Inc. logo. So I absolutely love him. And then I was also contemplating on getting this from the Resort Gift Shop, but I was like, that's kind of expensive for what it is, because this next one retails for $12. But I happened to find him in Cast Connection. So for Sully and then the little Mike Wazowski keychain, it came to like $10, which is such an amazing deal. So if you guys have the opportunity to go to any of the Character Warehouses or anything like that, I 10 out of 10 recommend. There are 2 locations just outside of Walt Disney World theme parks, and then there is also one located in Sunrise, Florida, which is about 2.5 hours away from the park. So if you guys ever have the opportunity to go and check them out, and if you need to buy souvenirs for other people without really breaking the bank, 10 out of 10 recommend checking out the Character Warehouses. Continuing on with the Monsters Inc. theme, I picked up a new lanyard for my keys. And that's just kind of because my Lilo and Stitch seatbelt one was just kind of getting nasty, so I just wanted to get a new one. So this is the Monsters University lanyard. So we've got Terry with an I, Terry with a Y. We have Don Carlton, Art, Sully, Mike Wazowski, and also Squishy. So, and this one also has like a detachable little bit that you can just take your keys if you want. Also, I did another customizable phone case, which if you guys are familiar with like my original Walt Disney World haul, I did one all those 2 years ago. So I did the Mike and Sully one, but what's really nice is that the background of the phone cases are like the doors for the children's bedrooms, which is so cute. And then I also opted to personalize my name on the bottom. I had to get a kitty pillow pet. I have Stitch, but I want a kitty too. I also wanted Sven, but unfortunately Sven was sold out, as a lot of items were when I was there. But I had to bring Kitty home. I just love him. I only got a couple of other plushes, and the first one that I'd like to share is this little baby Roo, because he is so adorable. After you get off of the Winnie the Pooh ride, they have their 100 Acre Goods gift shop, and there's just so many cute little Winnie the Pooh characters, and I've looked at Roo for the past couple of years, and then I finally just decided to go ahead and add him because I thought he would be just too cute to add back here with Pooh and Tigger and Eeyore and Piglet. So I got the little Roo. The last 2 plush I purchased actually go hand in hand together. And the first one that I got was Chewie, aka Chewbacca. Chewbacca is one of my most favorite characters to meet. He is such a sweetheart. He's so snuggly, and he's just so adorable. So I bought the Chewbacca plush right outside of Star Tours. And then these are my next favorite little creatures from Star Wars. They are the Ewoks, and again, it is just so stinking soft and so adorable. Plus, they are one of my favorite little creatures in Star Wars, so I had to pick up the little Ewok also. Keeping up with the Star Wars theme, I also decided to, right outside of Launch Bay, to go ahead and make my Star Wars name tag. So this says my name, and Endor is the planet of the Ewoks, so that is what I chose to do. And then with it, this I believe was like $12 and some change to do it, which I'm actually contemplating on wearing it when I work at the Disney store, because I think it would be fun to kind of have this on one side and then my actual cast member badge on the other. But it gives you the whole alphabet for Auberish, which is the, I'm going to assume, the main Star Wars language. And they also gave me another little card with all of the letters, and plus I got some stickers. Aside from my tumbler cup, I only purchased 2 other like kitchenware, drinkable ware, whatever items, and the first one actually must have come out whilst I was there. And Brittany actually sent me a picture of it. So Emmeline and I went on a hunt and we found them. And they are these skull souvenir cups, which we are assuming are for Pirates of the Caribbean. But you could get them with Dole Whip or the Dole Whip float. And it was like $9.95 if you wanted the mug with the Dole Whip. So Brittany wanted one, and of course I had to get one because you guys know how I am with all of my souvenir cups. So I went ahead and picked up 2 of these, one for me, one for Brittany. And then the last drinkware item that I picked up is another mug, of course, and it is the Monsters Inc. one. So we've got Mike and Sully, which are 3D'd, and they're coming out of a booze door, it looks like. And then we've got a bunch of doors that wrap around. In the beginning of the movie, when they have the theme song, we have like the little eye that peeks out, and then also like the little snake as well. So I just absolutely love this. I cannot wait to start using it. So we are on to the last item before pins, and I bought... Typically, I do buy a pair of ears of some sort every trip because I try to collect the headbands. However, the headbands didn't really appeal to me this time, so I opted for the Green Alien Classic Ear Hat because I love the Green Aliens. They are my favorite. And yeah, so I went ahead and picked up these. So this is my bag of pins and buttons, and this is the last part of the haul video for May 2017. So we are going to briskly go through the pins. So the first one that I picked up is the new mystery set, and it is the Storybook Steeds. So there is one pin that is in the front, and then you get a mystery. So the one that I picked out is the unicorn from Inside Out, and then these are the different options that you can get. And then behind it is a mystery pin, which you do not know, and the horsey that I got was Merida's horse from Brave, which I love the colors. I think the pin is really detailed and absolutely amazing. And these are retail for $16.99. To go with my Tervis tumbler from the Epcot Flower and Garden Festival, I picked up the Flower and Garden Festival pin for this year. I was a little bit bummed out because this was the only style of the pin that they had, but I purchased it anyways because I would have been upset if I didn't have one to commemorate the fact that I was there. And this one was $14.99. As you know, most of the resorts that I either visit or stay at, we decide to pick up a pin for it. So Emmeline and I stayed at the All-Star Sports Resort this trip, so I decided to pick up the All-Star pin. I also decided to pick up the Animal Kingdom pin because I pretty much have a pin for every other park except for Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, so that one is next. This is the only Stitch pin that I do not have, so I had to go ahead and pick it up, and he's just riding David's surfboard. Also because I absolutely adore Pirates of the Caribbean, which if you guys have seen Pirates of the Caribbean 5, comment down below and let me know what you thought. I saw it and it slightly fractured my heart at the end, but I absolutely loved it. But I went ahead and picked up the Aztec Gold like medallions. Also, I decided to go ahead and pick up this adorable Lady and the Tramp pin because I just think they're so stinking cute. And look at Lady's lashes, though. The next group of pins are Pixar related. So the first one is Mr. Fredricksen and Doug. So this is like a twofer because there's 2 pins, but they're slightly smaller than like the regular sized ones. Also, I have Joy and Bing Bong, and Joy is holding like an orb, and the actual orb itself is somewhat 3D, which is super, super awesome. Wally! And this last one is one of my favorites. However, there were 2 other from this Pixar film that I would have loved to purchase. However, they were out of stock, unfortunately, but I picked up the one that I could, and that is Roz from Monsters, Inc., and it says, always watching, because she's always watching. And the last 2 things that I have to share with you guys are buttons. So, as per usual, I always donate to the Disney Conservation Fund in Animal Kingdom. So this time I got the elephant button, and I was actually in Hollywood Studios on Star Wars' 40th birthday, like the actual birthday. So the cast members were handing out happy birthday buttons, and they put on Star Wars. Thank you guys so much for joining me today for another Disney video here on my channel. Again, I am so sorry for the leave of absence for the past couple of weeks, but I'm so happy to be back and to be able to share all of these treasures with you guys. And I also cannot wait to go back in October. It's always hard to say goodbye to somewhere that you feel is just like so much like your home and where you feel like you fit in and you belong. So, plus I didn't want to leave my best friend either, but yeah, so it was very, very nice to go ahead and get away for a few days to be able to spend time with her. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you guys haven't already and you'd like to, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. We do a bunch of Disney things and some random things as well, and I would love it if you guys would like to be a part of our Ohana. Also, just a side note, we are almost at 3,000 Ohana members. Oh my goodness, you guys, that's absolutely amazing. I will be doing a giveaway once we hit the 3,000 marker. So if you guys would love to, please go ahead and join our Ohana because we would absolutely adore to have you. If you guys want, you can go ahead and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. The links for those are always listed down below. Plus, I always post weekly Disney-themed pictures over on my Instagram, and if I get any fun Disney items in the mail, I usually post those on Snapchat. So those are the places that I'm most active with all of my fun Disney magic. So make sure if you guys want, you go ahead and follow me over there. I love our Ohana so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! Mike Wazowski shirt. I absolutely love it. On the back, it's